Welcome to the NCAA Men's College World Series. On this Friday night to start the College World Series, we've got two of the last 7 national champions. Number 7, Virginia, the 2015 national champs against number 2, Florida, the only team that's been here more than Virginia the last 15 years. Excellent shortstop. First pitch swinging, rolls it into left field, and a base hit off 98 from Brandon Sproat.
9 miles an hour.
Gas to strike out O'Donnell at 99. Virginia's home run and RBI's king. And he pops this one up left side. Josh Rivera, the veteran, an excellent shortstop, is there. Sproat's 3-2. Yanks it. And Teal is aboard. And O'Farrell bolts for third. Riopel's throw. Got him. B.T. Riopel up to the task. And he nabs Griff O'Farrell, getting greedy.
Seconds. You may not see it a whole lot.
On the ground, and Sproat snares and flips to retire Ethan Anderson. Claim it, retain it. 0-2 again. Oh, beautiful. 101 from Brandon Sproat. On a line from Anthony Stefan into center field. Second hit for Virginia. It's a 2-out knock. Well, this is Henry Godbout. 8 spot, second baseman, and he lofts this one toward the second base bag. And Josh Rivera calls off Cade Kurland. Down, and Riopel coaxes a leadoff walk in the second. Grounds this one into the hole and past the dive of Griff O'Farrell. And in the left, Heyman singles, and the first 2 are on for the Gators. This is Tyler Shelnut, 7-spot right fielder, and he lines one up the middle on a hop. Godbout to O'Farrell, the spin, not in time. Here in the second.
His first run in.
3-2 is lined towards short and past O'Farrell in the left. Florida strikes first, courtesy of Colby Halter.
Got to be patient here for Sheekoffer.
Swings on a 2-0 and lofts it to left. And Harrison Didewick for out number 2. 2-2. Kurland on the ground to short at Griff O'Farrell, who flips. And Florida leaves 2 but strikes first here in the second against Nick Parker.
Definitely saw you turn around, look at the Jumbotron, and see how fast you hit it. He said, absolutely, it's in bright yellow. Why wouldn't I?
O'Farrell on the ground, and Josh Rivera collects. And a couple of ground ball outs for 3-2. Hits Ethan O'Donnell at an uncomfy 98. First and 2 outs, and they got him. Caglione runs out O'Donnell, and now Rivera finishes him off. Caught him perfectly, extending that lead.
State of Nebraska from the great state of Iowa.
Geloff walks, leadoff man on against Sproat. 1-0. Teal bounces it up the middle. Rivera to the bag for 2. Much needed for Brandon Sproat.
Offensive side of things.
This is lined down the line, a fair ball for Ethan Anderson to the backside. He legs for second with a 2-out double. 2-2 on the way. Sauke rolls it to third at Colby Halter, heading over. Sproat leaves Anderson at second, and we're in the middle of the 4th. 3-1. Riopel toward the gap in left center field, and he splits it and runs it all the way to the wall. B.T. Riopel with a leadoff double in the 4th.
Necessarily by the book, the way we used to do it.
Luke Heyman to right. Casey Sauke. Riopel tags. Sauke's throws a dart. Got him. Wow. 1-2. Shelnut towards short and off the heel of the glove of Griff O'Farrell. Parker's payoff.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. Colby Halter with a hard-earned 2-out and an 0-2. Pulled toward right center. Ethan O'Donnell on the move to make the catch. Hitting over. Florida leaves 2. Cut and a miss. 1-2 to Godbout. It's on the edge. Through another.
3 in a row.
Didewick goes, and a cut and a miss. Sproat strikes out O'Farrell and fans 3.
Count, steal a strike. Get to 1 strike, add a little bit more.
Langford drills this one to deep left center, and O'Donnell with room. 0-2 from Sproat. And it's a breaking ball, and he's got 6 Ks and fanned 4 of the last 5. Now to the big tandem of Geloff and Teal, and Jake Geloff first pitch swinging to Colby Halter. And 2 outs quickly. It's you, Ace, ready for prime time tomorrow night. Teal strikes out. What pitch? You guessed it, another changeup from Brandon Sproat. Geloff and Teal. And he walks to begin the 7th. Pitch number 100. Sauke rolls it right side, base hit. Anderson goes first to third. Shelnutt's throw is cut. And the Cavaliers have him at the corners with nobody out here in the 7th. That he's Stefan, who's been scorching. First pitch swinging. Halter bobbles. And this game is tied. Halter throws out Stefan, and it's a 1-1 game. 3-2. Lined into center field, a base hit for the freshman. It's a stop sign for Casey Sauke. And Henry Godbout comes through, and Virginia's got him at the corners again.
Good at left on left.
Instead, grounds it to third. Halter to the plate. The tag. Got him.
Boy, and he kind of bobbled it too, KP. It wasn't the cleanest of transfers, but it looked like Riopel did a nice job with Sauke. You see there just a touch of a bobble, but a fantastic job there of making an accurate throw.
At third. 1-1. Lace to third, past the dive of Halter. Godbout scores. Didewick races to third. They wave him in safely. And it's a 2-run double from Griff O'Farrell. And the Who's lead in the 7th.
Wide margin.
0-2 to Ethan O'Donnell. And he lines one into center field. A base hit. They send O'Farrell, and he scores to make it a 3-run lead. He goes. It's a ball. Riopel's throw.
No.
Got it. BT Riopel delivers a dart.
And right-hander.
And now Blanco. And Tyler Shelnut goes first pitch swinging at Ethan O'Donnell.
It's away from being 1-0 in the College World Series.
5-pitch walk, and Dale Thomas is on. Teal's ready, another 3-2. And this is lined down the right field line. That's a fair ball for Evans into the corner. Thomas motors to third and gets a stop sign there on a double from the pinch-hitting Ty Evans here in the 7th.
Wow.
The 1-1. Kurland on the ground to third, and Geloff will get out number 2. Thomas scores, and it's now a 4-2 game here in the 7th. Like lefties this year. Breaking ball bounced towards short. O'Farrell bobbles, and Langford is on. The inning continues with runners at the corners and 2 outs. The 3-1 is outside, and they're loaded. He's 1-2 again. Bouncing ball, buried gloves, and retires Rivera to leave him loaded.
Production company.
No, I'm aware. Yeah.
Geloff in the air toward right center.
Yeah.
And that's Ty Evans now and right for the first out.
Chris, that's what it was.
Okay, fair enough.
Kyle Teal rolls one at Josh Rivera. 2 quick ones for Neely. Payoff. Anderson strikes out. Elevated gas at 95 in the 8th for Brandon Neely. Bottom 8, 5, 6, 7, starting with BT Riopel. And Riopel goes the opposite way to left center field, back to the wall, and that ball is gone. It's a 1-run ball game, and who else but BT Riopel?
Hey, now. But the one earlier was the double to the backside. This one has enough juice to stay in the air and carry out of here. The extension through the back of that ball, that left arm staying long through the back of the baseball, and he rides it off the rail over the left center field wall. Big hit BT with another big one.
Kevin O'Sullivan and
Luke Heyman grounds it to Henry Godbound for the first out.
There's a homer that tied it up against South Carolina in the Super.
Back to the change for Berry. He strikes out Shelnut. Field corner last time. Thomas to center. O'Donnell ends the inning. 3-2 to Casey Sauke. And Brandon Neely wanted it. Instead, it's a leadoff walk with Virginia up a run, top 9. Here in the top of the 9th. Stephon squares and drops it down to third. And Thomas throws him out. Sacrifice successful.
but it just stays right where it starts.
And on the hands and jammed toward right. At Evans. 2 gone. 2-2 pitch. Pulled to right and struck well by Didowick into the corner. Evans with a long way to go and he couldn't get it. Sauke scores. Didowick motors to third with insurance and an RBI triple.
This ball stays in the air for a long time, but he just hit it in the right spot. Off the bat, he thought maybe this one has a chance to go. But Ty Evans, who did not start this game, had a long ways to go.
Boy, almost did it too, KP.
Yeah, I mean, right off the glove.
Yeah,
Slides right at the
edge.
end. That's a great shot, by the way. And for the freshman, big swing right there. 2 out, RBI triple to right, and extends the lead now to 2.
2 outs, man at third. Griffo Farrell with a bouncing ball left side for Josh Rivera to end the inning. It's now 5-3 to 1. Evans pulls it on a line to left and gone! 1-run game again.
$112 miles an hour. We saw him hit a fastball up down the right field line. Now, how about take a high heater and smush it in the left field seats? Ty Evans brings the Gators within a swing.
1-2. Change up for strike 3 called. And Jack Caglione looms behind him. This is hammered. Left field, and we are tied. Wow.
It was just a matter of time, boys. You can't keep a good man down too long. A hanging changeup and launched onto the concourse in left field. You do not see this much from Wyatt Langford, but the show of emotion, let it all loose, Mr. Langford.
As expressive as you will ever find Wyatt Langford.
Look where that ball landed.
Berry deals, and Caglione hits it hard through the shift into right center. And the winning run is on for Florida in the 9th. First, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High. To left center to lead off the 8th. Now in the 9th, he gets hit. They're loaded. Ryapel fires up his teammates. Woolfolk deals. Heyman, center field. Caught. And Heyman's the hero. Florida walks it off with a 9th inning comeback.
Not a bad day one, gents.
How about those two ball games?
Not a bad day one. This might be a fun week and a half. Gators come into the inning trailing it by 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Berkey, the freshman who's been so good all year, gets it done again.
Just stayed down on it, used the middle of the field. A no doubt sac fly when it left his bat. And how about this Gator offense showing up when they had to have it? Incredible finish. The homer in the 8th by Ryapel. A 3-spot in the 9th, including 2 huge home runs. Quite a performance by this Gator offense.
It's the first time in Men's College World Series history that the winners of each of the first 2 games trailed after 8 innings.
Hey, by the way,
Roberts got it done, and so did Florida.
We got 2 decent ones tomorrow, too. Sleep fast.
Yep.
Stay with us.
Strap on in, folks. It starts tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern on ESPN with Stanford and Wake Forest, and continues with the nightcap with LSU and Tennessee.